everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit of a fun one. This is actually a collaboration with a good friend of mine, Parasol Mushroom. We have done a collab in the past quite a while ago, and that one was a scribble challenge, and we thought, it's been a while, we decided to do another collab. So what are we doing today? Well, we wanted to do it based on Treasure Planet, which is a movie that we both love a lot. It's a very very good Disney movie that is so underrated, and we're trying to think of ways to make this fun and interesting, and Parasol actually came up with the idea of making it like trading cards, like designing our own trading cards based off the movie. And I thought that was a really cool, interesting way to do this. So I really wanted to give it a go and see what we could come up with. So yeah, that's what we are doing today. Now I have to mention I did lose a little bit of footage from this, but it wasn't overly important. It was just the footage of me cutting up the paper and drawing the little border, as you can see on this art. So you won't be seeing me draw that today, but that isn't the whole most important part anyways. The most important part of these trading cards are the characters and the coloring and all of that. So yeah. So I definitely wanted to make these trading cards sort of on the characters in the movie, and as you can see, the first one here is Jim Hawkins, the main character of the movie, and this is actually the first one that I created. It's probably my least favorite in the few that I made, but I still like it a lot, and I love that sort of galaxy style background. I think it looks really nice. And yeah, I actually decided to use my metallic pencils in these as well, because trading cards have different rarities and that kind of thing. So I thought, maybe some of them could have a silver border, some of them could have like a gold border for the most rarest ones, and maybe like the common cards could have like a black colored border. I think that would be a bit interesting, especially to see the different borders that are obviously the same but colored in different ways. I thought that might be interesting. So the next character I'm drawing today is Morph. Morph is a very cute little alien life form. He can sort of shapeshift into anything, and he's just adorable, and I love him so much. So I definitely wanted to have him in this little set of cards. I'm mainly using my Copic markers to draw these, and I use my Copic multiliner to do the sort of border around the outside. I actually drew it once, and then I basically just traced it onto 4 different pieces of paper so that I could get very close to the same border on each thing, just to try and keep things a little bit tied together so it wasn't completely different. So for Morph, I actually decided to give him a gold outline around the border, and that's because he is one of my favorite characters and he is so cute. So I decided to make that one the rarest card, just because, I thought that the colors would look really nice, that pink and then the purple and then the gold around the outside. I'm quite happy with this one, how it turned out. So for the next card, I decided to draw Captain Flint, which is one of the pirates in the legend at the start of the movie. And yeah, he's sort of like an evil pirate who is obsessed with treasure and collects mountains and mountains and mountains of gold. And yeah, I definitely wanted to draw him because he has a very interesting character design. He has 6 eyes and these like gnarly teeth, and he's just grasping gold in the drawing that I'm doing. So I thought that would be pretty interesting to do. I used mainly some purples and some greys and a little bit of yellows for his skin as well, trying to get that sort of gold light from his riches reflecting onto him just a little bit. And yeah, this was a fun one to make. I decided to give him a dark red sort of galaxy background because I felt that just reflected the mood a little bit, because he is a little bit sort of creepy and evil, and I thought that would suit very nicely. Also, for the little banners on each one showing their name, I decided to go in with some warm greys so that all the banners would be very similar, so of course they sort of tied in together. And yeah, since he is like super rich, this guy, I decided to give him a gold outline as well, so he is also one of those super rare cards. Now for the final card, I decided I really wanted to do Ben. He is one of my favorite characters from the movie as well. He's just so funny and quirky and kind of crazy because he lost his mind. So I definitely wanted to add him as well. However, I didn't want to have a silver or a gold background because I felt like I just wanted to have something a little bit different. So I actually went in with my brush pen and made the border black. So obviously I had to go back in and draw in those stars with my gel pen so that you could still see them. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with this one. I find the pose and the facial expression on him is great. Also, drawing on these really small pieces of paper, it was a little bit difficult at first, especially adjusting to the small size. So I feel like the first one I made probably wasn't the best. However, this last one I made is one of my favorites actually. I love the colors I used. I used Lionette Gold for the shadows on him and golden yellow on the highlights of him. And I also used a bit of a green marker and also a green pencil to do those sort of textures on his eyes. And yeah, for the background I decided to go in with some pinks and purples, leaving it sort of lightly colored to sort of reflect sort of a bit of a contrast between the black on the border as well as the light colors on the inside. And of course, here are the final 4 cards that I have made. I'm actually quite happy with them. I think they're quite cute and quirky. And yeah, so this is obviously a collab with Parasol Mushroom, and you should definitely go check out her YouTube channel. She does a lot of awesome stuff, and she definitely deserves a lot more subscribers than she has. She makes high quality videos, and she's also a really good friend of mine. So definitely go check out her videos. She's making Treasure Planet cards as well. And yeah, go subscribe to her and show her some love and tell her I sent you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making these cards. I think they're quite cute and fun. And yeah, so make sure you hit like and subscribe. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Sarah and I make a lot of arty sort of videos, a lot of Pokemon, a lot of fan art, also challenges and different kind of stuff that I like to try here and there. So yeah, hit subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.